This is Journey Through John. It's chapter 12, verses 20 through 26. The background here, fascinating as it is, takes us back to the beginning of the book of John. You remember John chapter 2, when Jesus turns water into wine, and in 2:4, he tells his mom, when she's come to him and said, hey, they need some help, he said, my time has not yet come. The hour's not here. And yet what we're about to see is a shift in that thinking. We've seen that idea moving along through the book. The other thing that's very interesting and worth noting is we're at John chapter 12. And this book has 21 chapters in it. And we're halfway through the book, and everything that's going to happen halfway is now moving into Passion Week. So background on this front is 12 chapters and of all this other stuff, and then everything leading up to just the week when he goes to the cross. Let's go ahead and read it. John 12, verses 20 through 26. Now, among those who went up to worship at the feast were some Greeks. So these came to Philip, who was from Bethsaida in Galilee, and they asked him, Sir, we wish to see Jesus. Philip went and told Andrew. Andrew and Philip went and told Jesus. And Jesus answered them, The hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. Truly, truly, I say to you, unless a grain of wheat falls to the earth and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. Whoever loves his life loses it, and whoever hates his life in this world will keep it for eternal life. If anyone serves me, he must follow me, and where I am, there will my servant be also. And if anyone serves me, the Father will honor him. The hour hasn't come. Hour's not my hour yet. It's not my hour yet. Some Greeks come, and they want to see Jesus. Now these people who are not part of the nation of Israel, not those who were the children of the promise of Abraham in Israel, come, and they're interested in seeing Jesus. They're pursuing Jesus. And he says, now my hour has come. Now he's going to be glorified, meaning he's going to go to the cross. Now, we're going to see that in the next section, that it's more about what he's talking about. This whole thing is about ultimately what he came to do. And he provides us with a little parable of the wheat, that if you just have one grain of wheat, that's that. But if it dies and is put in the ground, much fruit is produced. There's a multiplication there. He goes on to say, whoever loves his life loses it. And whoever hates his life in this world will keep it for eternal life. It's this fascinating picture of this world versus the next, a picture of spiritual birth. If anyone serves me, he must follow me. So you can't say I serve Jesus and not obey him, not follow him. And where I am, there my servant will be also. It's like we want to be with Jesus. We want to follow Jesus, and anyone who serves the Father will honor. So he's making a very bold statement, kind of setting the stage for everything that's going to come as he heads into a very, very challenging week, the second half of the book of John. If you haven't been reading along, I hope you would pick that up and participate in that, and read along. Read the text before I get there. Let's think about what he's really saying. How much do you love this world compared to how much you're longing for the next? I've heard it said quite well by quite a few people. If you're living your best life now, this is the best it's ever going to get. If you're going to eternity to be with Jesus, this is the worst it's ever going to get. And he's saying, look, you should be considering these things, because the hour has come, Christ will be glorified, and this book is really going to start drawing a really hard line between those who are following Jesus and believe that he was raised from the dead, and those who don't. That was the premise of the book. That's what we've been seeing all along. Let's meditate on that.